Hi, I'm Chef Scott Samuel here at the Culinary Institute of America at Greystone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a black bean, corn, fresh tomato, bib leaf salad with an avocado sherry vinaigrette. So it's a very lively, fresh summer salad using black beans as the base and then adding some other colorful and tasty and crunchy ingredients. So let's take a look at our ingredients. Black beans that I've soaked and cooked and drained, fresh corn that I've just shucked and taken right off the cob, cherry tomatoes that I've gone ahead and just cut in half. We have some pear, yellow cherry tomatoes, these sun gold tomatoes, red cherry tomatoes would also be great. Or if you have tomatoes from the market, you can just dice some fresh tomato. We have some diced cucumber, celery, some fresh chopped scallion, kosher salt, fresh lime juice, and tortilla cheese. It's a very mild cheese, kind of like a ricotta, kind of like a feta. If you couldn't find this in the store, you could use feta cheese, for example. We're also going to make a really neat creamy vinaigrette using avocado, sherry vinegar, and some other ingredients here. So our vinaigrette will be based on a fresh avocado that I'm going to dice and place in a blender with sherry vinegar, olive oil, a little bit of tarragon, Italian parsley, fresh garlic, fresh shallot, mustard, and a little bit of water to thin it out. We'll puree that, add some of that to all of our salad, toss it, let it marinate, and then we'll serve it in a couple different ways. I'm going to serve it on a bib leaf, kind of like a taco. So a real simple way to eat a salad. Or I'm also going to make a wrap. I'll take some of our whole wheat tortillas, put our salad and make a little wrap it in plastic, grab and go type of item. Let's make our salad first. So quite simple once you've done all the work of getting your ingredients chopped in front of you. We're basically tossing. So a couple cups of black beans, our fresh corn, our diced cucumber, which I've peeled and seeded, a little bit of fresh celery that's been diced, our cherry tomatoes, green onions, and a touch of kosher salt, fresh lime juice. I'm going to toss this all together, and then at the very end I'm going to add some of our cheese, and I'm going to make the dressing and toss it in the dressing. Okay, let me set the salad aside while we make our dressing. So, first thing I want to do is take our fresh avocado, and I like to cut it at the very last second so it doesn't change color. As soon as I put it in the blender with some of our sherry vinegar, it's going to prevent it from turning black. So, very simple dressing, fresh avocado. Right into the blender. The rest of our ingredients, the sherry vinegar, and you could use white wine vinegar or red wine vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, our parsley and tarragon, a touch of garlic, about a teaspoon of garlic, some shallot, this would be nice, and a little bit of Dijon mustard. So this is a very mild, simple salad based on avocado, and a couple tablespoons of water. Let's puree this up until it's smooth. I'm going to have a little bit of water on hand to add in case it gets too thick. All right, so I think I'm going to add a tablespoon or so of water to thin this out, and then we'll blend it again. All right, here is our avocado dressing. I think a little bit more water to thin it out. And this is what we're going to use to coat our black bean corn salad. And I make more than enough dressing, so I have some on hand. And let me use about 2/3 of this dressing for our salad. And once I've added the dressing, I like this to sit for about 45 minutes to an hour to kind of infuse the flavors. Okay, so we have a nice, fresh, healthy salad here, making use of black beans, fresh summer ingredients, corn, tomatoes, healthy fats, olive oil, and avocados. Everything a kid would love. So let's make a little taco here and present it that way. So this might be one way you can serve it. We'll do a little taco in a bib leaf. And then garnish with a couple of fresh cherry tomatoes. If your kids have not tried these are Sun Gold tomatoes. You find them right now in the summer, and they're like candy. So, little black bean, corn, fresh tomato salad. I'm going to go ahead and garnish with my cheese. There we go for that. Okay, so we've done a little simple taco salad with our black bean salad. We can also make a wrap. So I'll take some of this extra dressing and line my tortilla. This is something that just can be rolled up, and I would wrap it in a little bit of plastic wrap and send it in lunch, or we could just serve it right here and have a simple black bean wrap. Okay, so this would be another way to serve our black bean corn salad, kind of as a simple wrap that kids would love. So, two different ways to serve a black bean, fresh corn and tomato salad with an avocado sherry vinaigrette.